everybody, this will be really quick. We have to. Okay, this is not what we're gonna do right now. Do it later. We have to save the people from the Seal Watch Foundry, then blow it up after we find it. We have to break in and kill Orin. We won't do that now.
Hush, little elf, and thou needst not look far to feel the light of Corellin's bright star.
My boot craves the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
All right, what now?
Okay.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems. Darling, I'm hurt. I guess I'll... It sounds awful.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well... I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here in the meantime.
Why are you still here, Mizora?
I bet you're pleased with yourself. Saving Ravengard and making a fool out of me in a single swoop. Go on, do your gloating. You've earned it. Yes, celebrate your fortunes. But remember that they are lost as quickly as they are gained. For now, you've tipped the scales in your favor. But all it takes is a whisper for me to tip them back. Why look for hidden meaning when the words are laid so bare? Besides, now is a time of celebration. I am sure you and Duke Ravengard have plenty to talk about. Ravengard will fall. I will strike when the Duke has the most to lose, and I have the most to gain. Clause A, Section 2. Should Soul Holder choose to abandon his patron, he is freed from his duty. His father, Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, will be thus fated to die by an enemy's hand. A sealed pact is mightier than even Asmodeus's ruby rod. Do you think by merely saving a duke that you were ripping it through? You're such a witless little thing. Laugh in the face of the Archduchess Zariel, and she only laughs back. By all means, struggle and seethe when I come for Zariel's prize. Play the hero. Put up a fight. But don't forget who signed away his own father's life when Ravengard's finally bled. What brings you by?
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as
Loot.
accurately as possible.
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of... I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that... You're sure? Later, then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but...
I like how Mazora's just a wanderer.
Boo is overjoyed. Well, if I con you as a friend for a short time beforehand, but then Yes, Boo. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Exactly! The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, she meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into act. She had fled from our camp by morning. When Boo told me the whole... And that same one man is Minsk. Minsk does not blame Minsk. Minsk blames the Stone Lord. But I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil. They weren't alone. A taint. So I wonder if Minsk. But still, I would hear what you, even though it led to evil ends. And even that she sometimes pets Boo a little too roughly. Or denies him the breakfast broth so that I must dip him in the pot when she looks the other way. I begin to wonder if good and evil is not a thing of knowing, which is why I'm asking you. It is strange. A worm sits within my... There is good and evil in all. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer. Truly. But you have seen my hamster, yes? Here.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is
That's because she's actually just here.
what I think.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prison, and the Emperor within.
Well,
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
all too right. My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might... By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city.
Will is so
I only
goated,
ever
bruh.
wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people.
Oh, another quest.
Something I must
Wait, when I
ask
was
of
almost
you.
done with all of them.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call.
Courage, insight, strategy, justice.
Oh, I faced all of those,
Remember them
actually.
well. You made me recite them every morning.
So you do. And I thought you'd abandoned them. More fool me. The worm goes by many names. Answer. The waiting storm. He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened. But just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansura. An ancient epic. Remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you. Thank you. And may the city know the truth of...
Didn't we already know about this?
We'll finish what my father couldn't. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation. It's not just a...
We already did all this with the other girl.
Ansur was Baldurin's ally. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it. Joy. To my father, I was only ever a boy. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and free, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home.
Oh, you're still stuck as a
Whether
little
I
demon now.
return there, well, only time will tell.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them. Shah seeks to break people. To fill, but it won't. I fought too hard, of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe.
When I couldn't save you out of the ship, I've just learned it's really easy to do that.
Of course. At peace, I think. I couldn't have... Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk it cheek with hand.
What's Halsen and
I
Shadowheart?
would like to see if a lesson has been learned. This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side. Blind luck, perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Wiklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waklaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Oh?
Hasn't been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. I know what I know.
Oh, it's a whole lot of yapping.
Loss. Actual loss, not Shah's oblivion.
Ugh.
I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. by my hand. I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
Why am I moving so much, bro? A hug does not need this much moving and body clipping.
We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful. Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me.
I swear if the Emperor has something to say.
Oh, my spell slots are filled.
And we'll get everybody in the squad. Soon enough. Well, that is all for now. I'll see y'all next time. Toodaloo.